MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Game number 3 of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Vince Velasquez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Standing in, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Inciarte stands at second with no outs. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
2 balls and a strike now. Two and two.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A runner at second, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Pleasant?
Yeah, man, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One out and a runner on third. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Segura has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. You put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. First offering on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 1-0. Bryce Wilson gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The second baseman.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
As a look, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is right there, 1 down. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Digging in, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Segura runs. Strike called. Now the throw down. He was not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses, that's ball 1. Hoskins leads off first with 1 away. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson picks it up over to Albies. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Nick Markakis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The second base.
And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 4 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in, Bryce Wilson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Hoskins ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Our score remains 2-1. Settling in now, Nick Williams. Set to lead off the whole half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
2 strikes.
Fouled off. Softly hit out toward short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Maikel Franco, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. hit hard on the ground towards second. Alvarez picks it up. Oh, look at the dive. Hey, now.
The third baseman, Franco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2-0 count. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Inciarte on at first. Nobody out. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now in the box, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two balls and a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. This is line to left. Williams is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and he is in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Segura leads off second with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Donaldson's got to get rid of it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and they say he beat the throw safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that will score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Ball one to start the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world Wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
One out and a runner on second base. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Acuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 1. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's in there for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Franco in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-1 home. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life.
Now
These guys have been swinging the bats like
66.
they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Standing in now, Bryce Wilson. Lays off 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
McCann, the runner at third. Swanson at second with one away. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. The 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Three and 0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 into center field, line drive, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Ready now, Freddie Freeman. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line toward the gap in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And to score from third, the tying run.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered, and I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jared Eichhoff answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Again, Ronald Acuna, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. From
the stretch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner. Foul. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Herrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Soft liner towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Next for Philadelphia, the 3rd baseman, Franco.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Around second. He's on his way to 3rd. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Well, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. Into the box, Jared Eichhoff.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Inciarte is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. To the plate for the Bills, Gene Segura. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's
the fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Franco at third with 2 away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 4, we're tied at 4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Moving on to the Braves.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 0-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Ozzie Albies will be next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Grounded to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Earl will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside. 3-0 now. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's set. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 7-4.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, Bryce Wilson. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's a line drive. Caught out there at short by Segura. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies 4. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Reese Hoskins. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. No outs, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Popped up. Freeman. He's under it as he puts it away for out number one.
Now batting, the pitcher, JT Realmuto.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number two.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson blows it in. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
You don't keep as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Wes Parsons will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Standing in now, Odubel Herrera, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Parsons playing here in his age 26 season. He's a second-year big leaguer. Williams, a runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He tripled last time up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1-2. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Next to Philadelphia, the pitcher,
Andrew McCutchen will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. In the air out to left. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Juan Nicasio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Juan.
In now, Josh Donaldson. Trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 2nd home run early in the year as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. This is line to left. Williams is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's just 1 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Through 5.5, it's the Braves 8 and the Phillies 7. Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First offering on its way. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Markakis. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Fouled away. So 1-1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Edward Ramos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Enterprise.
So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box now, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Albies gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Johan Camargo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
17, Johan Camargo.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready with the 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
In the dirt, and now let's see. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Little chopper back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Advantage count. 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The set and the 2-1. And he pops it up. Coming in is Williams. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy,
Now
it's so
back.
frustrating as a
The
pitcher.
first
You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Josh Donaldson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. The Braves will strand 3. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Chris Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chris Martin.
Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
0-1.
In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. And this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Jose Alvarez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jose Alvarez.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
That's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Slap hard the opposite way. Makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On the first, and they get the double play. Into the box now, Nick McKickis. In the prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Brian McCann. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. He's set the payoff pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Mark Melanson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 43, Mark Melanson.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 5.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Popped him up. McCann has a play. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping up now, Maikel Franco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Scott Kingery will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on.
Ground ball, pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Gene Segura standing in.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand one. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Pat Neshek enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. Well, you got his kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Takes this the other way to right. Well, he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Braves, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Right there for strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, he's 1 for 2. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Culberson stands at first with 1 out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson, who went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Again, a 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Shane Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 61, Shane Green.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Bryce Harper will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Green is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And the base hit is that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter? knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field.
The count now at 2-1. One out, one on in a 1-run game. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Brad Miller will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Phillies, number 19, Brad Miller.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. And the throw in gets away from him. And the runner is in from second. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off the winner.
Stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Pat Neshek claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight: First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 9-8. As of today, the Phillies are in first place in the NL East, while the Braves are fourth in the division. The Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-3. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in third place in the NL East. The Washington Nationals hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-1. As of right now, the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East division, while the Mets are fourth in the division. Kevin Newman dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Buccos took down the Reds 13-5. Heading into the day, the Reds are atop the NL Central, and the Pirates are fourth in the division. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-4. As of today, the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, while the Cardinals are second in the division. The Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 10-8. The San Diego Padres went deep 4 times as they dismantled the Giants 7-0. The Astros took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Rays are atop the American League East division, and the Astros sit in fourth place in the American League West. The Toronto Blue Jays got 18 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 11-2. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit atop the American League East division, and the Tigers sit in third place in the American League Central. The New York Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. At the start of the day, the Yankees are in fourth place in the AL East, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The White Sox completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 11-8. Heading into the day, the Royals sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, while the White Sox are atop the division. The Twins finished off a 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 2-0. As of right now, the Twins are leading the Central Division, and the Indians are fourth in the division. Justin Upton launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 7-4. Entering the day's action, the A's sit in second place in the American League West, while the Angels are second in the division. The Red Sox tallied 5 home runs overall as they sank the Mariners 14-5. At the start of the day, the Mariners are in fourth place in the AL West, and the Red Sox are leading the American League East. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-2. Heading into the day, the Rangers are leading the AL West, while the Cubs sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.